Princess of Wales, also known as Princess Diana, also known as Diana Frances Spencer, was born on the 1st of July 1961 and died the 31st of August 1997. The Princess of Wales was born in England at the Sandringham Park House, England, United Kingdom. In her years before becoming a member of the British royal family, she worked in a nursery school as a teaching assistant, before she got engaged with the Prince of Wales, or now the King of England, Charles III. Obviously, as a member of the British royal family, she was the first wife of King Charles III before he cheated on her with Camilla. Also, her glamour and her kindness made her one of the most popular royals. After, obviously, Queen Elizabeth II. Now, moving on a bit to their marriage. Diana and Charles obviously got married and had a very royal wedding. Yeah, so their wedding took place at St. Paul's Cathedral in 1981, and it made her the Princess of Wales when he was the Prince. And obviously, she would have been Queen Consort if she was still alive. Obviously, during the time together, the couple had 2 children, the new Prince of Wales, Prince William, and Prince Harry. And even though she was a royal, she did break most of the royal rules because she didn't like them, didn't follow them, she didn't agree with them. Obviously, moving on a couple of years, Charles was obviously dating Camilla at the time, and Diana didn't know. When she found out, they separated in 1992, and soon after the breakup, the relationship became public knowledge, and they got divorced in 1996. Diana went on to live a normal life until she went to Paris. Obviously, not being a royal anymore, but because she still was part of the royal family. The press and paparazzi came after her, and given at high speed, the driver of her car crashed in a tunnel in France, and she died at Petit-Salpêtre Hospital, Paris, France. She at the age of 36, so quite young. Now, moving on to her family, Charles. Did he not love her? I think at the start he loved her. As time went on and met Camilla, he didn't love her anymore. Now, but the biggest one that she had to impress was obviously the Queen at the time, Queen Elizabeth II. And let's just say they had a bit of a rocky relationship. The Queen didn't really like her. As a matter of fact, at the time of Diana's death, if a royal dies or someone else of the royal family dies, it's shown on TV, it's on the news. Her death obviously went on the news, but the Queen said she wasn't going to have a royal funeral since she wasn't a member of the royal family anymore. But as we all know, it was shown on TV. You could see the royal flag on her coffin in some pictures I'm going to show you in the video. But obviously, the only reason she got that was because the members of the British public begged and forced the Queen into making her have a royal funeral. Now moving away from the royal family and to her actual family. Her father was John Spencer, the 8th Earl of Spencer, and her mother was Frances Rocci. Her education was Vitwills Hall School and West Heath Girls' School. She was the 4th of 5 children of her mum and her dad, her dad John Spencer Viscount Alfluf from 1924 to 1992, and obviously her mother Frances Spencer Viscount Alfluf New Roch. She was born in 1936 and died in 2004. The Spencer family has been closely allied with the British royal family for generations. Her grandmother, Sir Lisa Spencer, Countess Spencer, and Ruth Rothschild, Baroness Rimmer, had served as ladies-in-waiting to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen's mother at the time. And then, obviously, on the 30th of August 1961, Diana was baptised at St. Mary's Magdalene Church, Sandringham. She grew up with 3 siblings, Sarah, Jane, and Charles. Her infant brother died shortly after birth. 1 year before Diana was born. Was it the Queen Elizabeth? Diana said, it also says here, Queen Elizabeth II, who won Diana called Aunt Lilibet since childhood. The royal family frequently holidayed at the neighbouring Sandringham house, and Diana played with the Queen's sons Prince Andrew and Prince Edward. Yeah, that's pretty, well, I just found it before we end this video. She was obviously the Spencer house when she was born, and by the time of marriage she was the Windsor house. And I'm going to say she'd probably say the Windsor house after divorcing Charles, but I'm not sure. And her burial is at Alflough, Nottinghamshire, England, and it was on the 6th of September 1997. She's got a massive big grave on the middle of a lake. If you hear about more famous deaths or graves, just YouTube shorts about famous people and what they did in their life, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.